So map out what you just talked about. Just map it out. Like
yeah.
kind of go through it like in a yoga kind of slow motion move, kind of like how you practice this stuff.
Yeah. So thinking about my body, like thinking about this part of my body more than anything right now, and starting to generate the move, and like really getting this part of my body coiled in.
Good.
And then the reaction of that is obviously like to put my shoulders down from making that move there.
Show me. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to nitpick some stuff today. Can you do that again for me and keep your arms closer together on the way back? Like from where they are now, they should get an inch closer together by the time you get to the top. Not farther apart, closer together.
This way?
No, closer to each other. Yes. So wherever you start, it's fine. It's just on the way back, by the time you get to the top, I want them an inch closer together than where they are right now.
Okay.
Okay, not too bad. Get one like that. The pivot looks different and better than where it's been before. Okay, we'll fix some draws today, but I like the way that, you know, what you said you were doing with your hip and your shoulder. I like what you're doing.
Okay,
it's good.
That's good.
Definitely 1 inch with the elbows at the top of your swing.
Yeah.
And as close as you can have them at the end. That's going to be a tough challenge today.
Yeah, that's a new one now. Okay. Let's see what's okay.
Good. Well, one of the reasons why your ball curves left is because it starts so much left. That's a club face thing. And as you swing through, your elbows and arms get farther apart. So at the end of your swing, your left elbow is like pointed up to the ceiling.
Right.
And so when all of that stuff happens, that's pulling things to the left on you. So if we start with, let's call it 4 inches between your elbows.
Yep.
Okay, it's 3 at the top
and
2 at the end. So it gets closer and closer and closer as you swing.
It's a new feel.
Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't in the zone.
Like, is the feeling like a squeeze of? Okay.
So the closer your arms are to each other, the longer your arms are. When your elbows split, your hands come in towards you.
Right.
When my arms are long, I can do anything I want with my wrists.
Right.
When my elbows are bent, my wrists are stuck.
You're right.
They can't move anymore.
Yeah.
The longer you can get it, the more power you can create. So you think about like long shots, driving, right? Keep the arms long, close together. Short shots around the green is where the elbows can split apart. So it's short versus long. So we're just trying to keep your hands as far away from the middle of your chest as we can, and we get that with long, tight arms, long, close arms.
Okay.
That was ripped, huh?
Yeah, that felt good.
Okay, a little club face stability there. Okay, very good. So we got some video. Let's take a look at this. So how you're taking this club back is pretty good. The thing I like off the trigger is that it's not a lot of jerkiness of the club. See how your head goes back and up?
Yeah.
So you're standing up as you're turning. I love that takeaway move here. That's great. So as you take it up to the top, your arms are closer together. Your hands are like in the clouds. All of this stuff is really, really good. That shoulder's crazy low. So you've got a really good tilt of the shoulders down with the arm really high up. Wonderful combination. Wonderful matchup, as people like to call it. Downswing stuff. As you start to come down, right, the fact that your glove, which is nice and visible because it's red here, the glove's the end of the arm. So it's what your arm is doing, okay? Your arm basically traces the same line it was at the top, maybe comes down under it a little bit. The more under that line we can get, the more you're gonna draw the ball by starting it to the right, okay?
Okay.
Push draws.
Push draws.
Push draw. Starts right, curves left. If we can get your glove down lower, that will be the ball flight. If we stay where we are right here, you're working on a, let's call it a steeper plane. Functional, but steeper.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll notice that as this club comes down, it comes down through your shoulder here on the right. Right? It's not coming down through your elbow over here. It's coming down through your shoulder. So it's a functional but steeper plane. So as you're starting to swing through the shot, like you're going to be able to draw and fade the ball slightly, but anything that ends up being a big curve is because the club face was way out of line. You should have a fairly straight, square path to this.
Okay.
1 degree into out, 0, 1 degree out to in, not quite sure. What I'm trying to get to, long story short here, is I don't want your ball to go left with your swing.
Okay.
Because if it goes left, it's going hard left. If it's going right, it's going softly to the right. So rather than trying to change too much about your swing, I want you to feel as though that with the things that we're doing today, with the arms close and you continuing with your pivot and eventually picking up the speed, what I'd like to get to is that we only see the ball go straight or fade right.
Okay.
Like, you have the ability to draw it, but in order for you to have a functional draw, you have to aim all of your alignments to the right, and then hit it there and let it curve left.
Right.
So if I'm set up this way and I'm kind of square to my target line here, the draws always end up behind me.
Yeah.
I don't like that much.
Yeah.
Yes, you have the ability to do it. Just don't like that as a stock shot. Because now you're always aiming to the right of your target, hoping it comes back behind you.
That's right.
The first ball you leave out to the right could be OB. This is much easier on your game where you are right now.
I'm fine with that for sure.
Okay, so all that said, you've got to do something in your feel to not let the ball curve to the left. This is a very like minutia with the hands down there a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some stuff to help it, but your intention is like anything left of that that white line today is off a cliff, out of bounds.
So I need to start right.
No,
Sorry, I need to start.
Throw it out over the ocean and bring it back in. That's cool.
Yeah.
But the white line is basically the cliff line, and we want all your balls on the right of it today.
Okay.
Okay. Pushes, curves to the right, all that stuff's good.
Okay. Am I on my downswing when you're pulling it back? Was there a? I hope I'm not using the wrong language. An early extension? Like,
No.
Okay.
No.
So this is.
That's standing up. That's releasing your legs. That's doing a lot of good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call that so much early extension. Early extension would be that by the time you get to here,
I'm already.
you're already standing up.
But I'm
right?
not because it's
No.
crunchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to early extend and swing straight to left, which kind of what you do.
Okay.
So you're all good with that.
That's great. Okay.
So recap on our goals, what we're trying to do. No balls end up left, right? Anything left of that white line is jail. And I want you to feel as though that it's from 4 to 3 to 2 with your elbow squeezes throughout your swing.
Okay.
Okay, it was like 4 to 4 at the top of your swing. It didn't get closer, but it didn't really get too much farther apart.
Okay.
You might feel halfway back as you just as tight as you can get and leave it there.
Okay.
Right? Could start by failing in that direction. There's your golf shot. 170 carry, ball starts pretty straight, curves back to the right. Yeah, you're 4 yards in the ocean there, off the cliff, but still, like, come on, there's a good miss.
Okay.
If it's a miss in our game today, right?
Right.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's see what's happening now.
Okay, all right.
This is all right.
Coming together.
Yeah. I've noted anytime I've thought about turning my hips, literally thinking about it, I always do something like that. It's very strange where I've marked myself noting it happening moments to prior to swinging. Jelani, turn your hips. Like it's a very strange footnote, but
okay. I'll watch.
Yeah.
I'll monitor.
I want you in all my thoughts with golf. That's just kind of where my head's at too. So, excuse the vulnerability here.
Okay. Give me a practice one. Crank it to the top and hold it there.
Oops.
Okay, squeeze. It's going to feel like your right elbow's trying to get under your left.
Oh.
No, you're straightening. Okay, so roll your right elbow under your left more. Good? No.
Oh!
Start again. That's not a good sign.
Alright.
Good.
Okay.
Again. Mm-hmm. One more time. Okay, you feeling like they're tight?
Yeah.
Okay, so one more time. Set up to your shot. Okay. Okay, feel the tightness, let her go.
Okay.
No, not bad. Sounding okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I like those trajectories.
Okay, another one?
Yeah.
Okay, new club.
Okay.
Higher? Sure. 6 or 5? Okay. So I'm going to set up a target.
Okay.
We are going to have a green out there. What's your 5-iron number approximately?
187?
Yeah, I was going to say 190.
Yeah.
So I'll put it at 190.
Okay.
Push you a little bit. These are carry numbers, right? So 190 carry.
Yep.
And we're going to hit 18 shots to this green. Kind of like you were playing golf and you had 18 approach shots into a green. Let's see how many greens you can hit from 190. Before we start, what's a good number?
Okay, so how many?
18. 18 holes in golf. 18 shots from 190. How many are going to hit the green? What's a good number?
11.
Okay. Cool. Any other predictions?
13 would be nice.
Cool.
I mean, 18 would be great.
Of course. Okay. So we got our number, close to it,
Yeah.
you know, 185 total. Missed the green to the right. Another one.
Opening too close. That's one.
1 for 2. Okay, so we're doing not only like performance stuff, right? You got to perform here, but you're adding in all this stuff we're doing with your swing. So before each shot, I want you to exaggerate what we're doing, and I want you to get a feel of what we're doing before you execute. And it's kind of like your pre-shot routine.
Okay.
When a round of golf, when you're playing, you'll be thinking about, hey, like where's the ball gotta fly? What's my target? How far am I gonna hit it? What's it gonna look like? The visualization stuff.
Yeah.
But we're working on your mechanics and trying to hit a shot. I want you to feel comfortable for each one, rather than just knowing what's on your checklist.
Yeah.
Feel what's on your checklist. So, you know, step back from your shot, do your pivot stuff. Feel like your elbows start close together and stay close together all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Make a swing.
Yeah.
Execute what you just felt. So like in the pre-shot routine when I talk about it, it's like see it, feel it, hit it.
Yeah.
Right? See what it looks like, make a practice swing, okay, feel it, hit the shot, and then do your own judgment on it. Here this is really focusing on the feel part.
Okay.
Hard to see other than what the last one did, right?
Sure. Okay.
So practice swing would be maximum squeeze to your arms, right? Like almost
Yeah.
where your forearms are touching the whole time.
Okay.
Cool. We have a trend, huh?
I do?
Well, we've hit 3 shots. 2 of them have bled out to the right, like 20 yards right.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's looking for consistency. You're pretty consistent.
All right, well, we're gonna have to get on a new consistency
Have to
for
move the green.
exactly right.
Ball's not in the zone.
Thanks.
Cool. Do that one again for me. Hold it at your finish. Hold it here. Squeeze your elbows together. There. See the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
That's 2.
that's close. Yeah, yeah. And so it's trying to feel as though that at each step where we talk about it, that you have that little bit of extra squeeze.
Okay. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You're on.
Okay.
The green's about 15 yards wide in either direction.
Oh, okay. I like this.
It's a medium-sized green.
Yeah.
Okay, regroup.
Yep. That's good. So much curve.
Mm-hmm.
Too much.
We will fix this totally based on what we've talked about so far.
Okay.
Think of it like when you stop going from 4 to 3 to 2,
Yeah.
and you stop the squeeze, it goes from 4 to 5 to 6.
Right. Okay.
So it's got to be conscious, but it's okay. Like, just we'll amplify the drills to make this work.
Okay. That's better.
Okay. So halfway through, 4 to 9.
Okay.
Okay, we got 9 more. To hit your goal, we're looking at 7, right?
Yep.
Just throw some, pressure on you here.
Not much right now.
Halfway house hot dog and a whole bunch of pressure.
And you looking at me as it happens.
You're welcome. Okay, that wheeled back in. So far, no balls have curved left.
Correct.
And of all your shots, even the mumble fumble that went 60 yards, like, no balls have curved left. Pointing out a good trend.
Okay.
Anytime you hit a ball left, it was never found again. It was gone. Okay, 8 more. You got this. Get into your zone.
Roll.
So carry numbers. If we had it at total, that would have worked out.
Roll. All right. Going. That one.
Nope. Spoke too soon. Okay, regroup. You got this. 6 more shots.
Elite.
A lot of balls over there.
Hey, yeah. Okay.
Success.
Okay.
Thump. Hey.
Yes, you are. Squeeze.
Okay, halfway. Alright, halfway. Not bad. Obviously not like your goal. But, you know, from 190 in the fairway, right, from the middle of the fairway on a flat lie, you know, tour pros are given no wind and all the other stuff, or Sunday afternoon I'm playing for my, for a million,
Yeah.
they're going to probably go 16 for 18. Probably.
Yeah.
Some might go 18, some might go 15, whatever. You know, average about 16. If they were 190 yards out from the green, from anywhere, from fairway, from rough, from greenside bunker, you're probably looking at more like what you are. No. Right? Like the proximity from the hole at 190 yards is 27 feet.
Yeah.
Right? 27 feet's kind of, how far they're hitting it. So that's 9 yards. The greens aren't going to be too much bigger than that. So even their good shots, aren't really going to, decent shots aren't going to really hit it all the time. So, just to give you some perspective on all this. Now, when we look at what it is that you actually went through here with this, I mean, we can see, like I said, a lot of trends, a lot of consistent pieces to what you did. All right, look at that flary thing. So we get rid of some bad shots, like the one that went the farthest left and the one that's like 90 yards. You get rid of those shots.
Yeah.
You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that hit the green that were on the left of the hole.
Yeah.
You had 9 that missed the green to the right of the green.
Yep.
Short and right. So if I was going to caddy for you, right, we would be looking at every single time that we approached a green with a golf club in your hand,
Yeah.
we'd be aiming up there at that arrow.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea, we'd be aiming at the back left of the green. So that, now you hit some balls that were pretty squirrely out to the right that we are going to have to adjust, right? And when we do that, we can fix some of these crazy dispersions. But ultimately, like I said, oops, turned you off. We got to fix that ball that flies straight to the right, and then we're going to talk about doing it with your arms. So let's hit some shots here. Put this thing together.
Is that going in between these arms of mine?
That should. Okay, so crank it up to the top for me. Feel the tightness. Hold it up there. Hinge your wrists more. Nope. Yeah, good. Okay, I guess, yeah, we're good there. Okay, so what do we have to do from here to get to your finish? What are you trying to do with your pivot to get you to a finish? Right, your arms are kind of locked out because the only thing they're trying to do is keep the balloon in them.
This part.
Okay, so move into your finish. Okay, one more time. All right. Yeah, keep going. Hold it there. Okay, now go up into your finish. Yeah, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Good. Another one. Let's do a little faster. So all the way up. Cool. Again. Hold it at the top this time. I'm going to move you. Okay. Go. Downward. This has to get closer to the ground. Get the balloon closer to the ground. That way. Keep turning. Go under. Go, go, go. Okay. It's going to feel like it has to go low and past the ball as a feel. Okay. And then once it gets there, then it starts to stand up. Up and around. Okay, do it without stopping. Okay. Okay, again. Hit one. Ball closer to your feet. Roll the ball closer to your feet.
Yep.
Time, cranking to the top. At least you had the ball in there, the balloon in there. Okay, hold it at the top. Where are you going with it? Yeah. Okay. Forward. No, stay low. Forward. There. That's the piece that we're holding. Yeah, breathe. That's the piece that we're missing. You're not getting low enough and forward enough with this.
Okay.
Better. Again, more low, more forward. So hold it at the top. Yeah, good. Now feel like this just stays down as it goes toward the screen. Down, and now back around toward me. Good. And so it's gonna feel like that this balloon, you have to make this balloon travel. It's not about just like putting the balloon down to the ground with your arms.
Yeah.
It's about holding the arms here, and how do I get my arms and this balloon to go down more, and then up that way. Right, from where you're looking, down more and up that way.
Okay.
Okay, show me again.
It's like, oh, today's class is easy today. Ha!
Okay, so up to the top. Package it a little bit here. And hold it there. Yeah, keep the balloon in. All right, now come down. Feel how I'm keeping your left arm above your right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to squeeze that. Okay, now turn around the corner.
Go there. Good job. Good job.
There you go. No slow, not slow. Do it with some speed.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, sit one. Don't hold your breath.
Thank you. That's probably why I sweat so much, because my heart rate goes higher when I'm holding my damn breath. All right. I need to take a breath for a second.
Sure.
Do you have water?
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks so much. So when we start, like, I don't want to get too advanced, and I don't want to even talk too much about it, but when we start working with woods drivers, is there like different ways of this swing gonna be? Like, am I gonna be thinking about different feels?
No, it'll be the same thing. Maybe just more focused on your rhythm, right? Once you get this feeling of like your pivot's looking great, when we get the feeling of keeping the arms working on the right line without them splitting apart, I think that that in itself is going to help you deliver the club more repeatably on some better lines, and then from there we just work on your driver. Like I'm not going to pretend that it's ever going to be perfect every single time.
Yeah.
Right. But it's just when we get things pretty good. Let's call it pretty good.
Yeah.
And then from there, we focus on your rhythm and your tempo. You end up getting your numbers better. And we just, keep building from there and see where we are. But this isn't about ever trying to have 18 out of 18, right? And have you hit it perfect throughout the bag with the balloon and the drill, and it's all, like, that shit doesn't exist.
That means I'm not doing the work is not happening.
Yeah, but it just doesn't, unless you're playing for millions of dollars and it's all you have to do every day, all day, no one's going to make the swing changes that, like, the big, massive, huge overhauls. It's not going to happen, right? But this is just giving you a slight feel to work with, and then from there, like I said, rhythm and tempo with your longer clubs. All right?
Okay.
I mean, when the goal is to break 80, we're on the right track. We're doing the right stuff. If the goal is to break 70, well, we change it up and do something different.
Yeah, that's fine. Walk before you run. I do have aspirations to join the GTA Amateur.
Do it. Good.
I don't know if this is the year to do it.
Sure is.
Okay.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. So those are the things I'm thinking about too, long term. I feel I'm not executing this right.
You're doing fine.
Okay. This is just new feels.
Okay, supposed to do this again one more time. Crank it to the top. Okay, how do you come down with this? You hold it there. So one more time, crank it to the top again. Alright, so balloon has to get lower as this stuff starts to pull out of the way. Okay, so slowly bring it down, get this out of the way, make room for it. Right, and I want you to feel like you're trying to keep it that way into the ball.
Yeah.
Right, because that keeps this up.
That's right.
Alright, so if you had like a steering wheel,
Okay.
right, the steering wheel turns to the right on the downswing.
Yeah.
It's up to the right, and that all that's doing is it's making us go like this. Right, see how I'm crunching to my side?
That's right.
So when I get from here, as I crunch to my side, I can get this under that way.
Right, the alligator thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So crank it up one more time. Good. And so steering wheel right is this. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Hey, pretty cool. Another one?
Iron, but today.
Doing pretty good. So from this view here, it's looking pretty good. Got some things that we can it's either going to have to polish them up, or we find them through just, you being a little more relaxed to the whole thing.
Okay.
But I think that the way I'm seeing you work things here is pretty good. All right, when you're looking at it from here, you're trying to get the front of that balloon pointed at the camera back here. You're trying to almost hide the balloon from that camera.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really twisting that to the right to keep it. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep this shaft here working a little bit more that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes into the next stages of it, it's going to be more that way. So by the time it gets down to like here, it's going to be under the ball, not outside the ball as much.
Okay.
And if we get it more down this way, that's where we get straighter shots. Less of the ones that bleed out to the right. Those 6 we saw that bled out to the right is the club head getting outside the ball on the right of the ball too early.
Right, because I'm creating the space here for my club to come underneath here.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So that would get the club underneath there by doing
The twist.
Yeah.
So is this me shallowing my club? Is that the length?
Very much so. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's shallowing the club for sure. And like I said, it's shallowing the club from a steep functional plane to something more in the middle, rather than being a flat functional golfer.
Right.
There's great golfers that do it that way. It's just far for you, right? That's not exactly where we're looking. So that's kind of the game plan. That's the look of it all. Shift up. You want to stand right over here for me? Yeah. So you're getting into this hip, keeping the hips going as the left shoulder goes down. We got this right arm, the left arm really high as a result. I like all that stuff. And then from here, I'm trying to,
Like I almost dig into my feet to start twisting my body to be able to crank the steering wheel that way.
Right.
Right? I'm not purposefully doing anything to the shaft. I'm trying to get my body to go
Right. Yeah.
bending, twisting my whole spine. And as a result of that, that's what you're going to see as shallowing.
Yeah.
And so as a result of it down here, club's going to come in more shallow to the ground. We're going to hit a little bit straighter, less chance of it going hard to the right and left. That's about it.
So is this gonna, not with my, there's no goal in the terms of the trajectory for me, it's what you see in my game.
Right,
But
yeah.
Is this gonna create draws by doing that? Because it's gonna,
Not really. It's just going to take away the big ones that screen to. It's going to take away your slices.
I would rather it start where it is and then like be,
Yeah, and like I said, we're going to hit balls that start close to here and
Yeah.
bleed to the right.
yeah,
Yeah, if it goes to the left, it's out of rhythm, out of timing. It's not a mechanical thing. Straight balls that bleed a little bit to the right or that go pretty straight. But we've got to get rid of these ones.
mm-hmm.
Now, some of those today showed up because you're trying to do new things, right? Possible.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's the idea. So your practice, you can bring that balloon home with you. I won't even charge you. On the way back, everything, like I said, was pretty good. Crank that steering wheel all the way to the golf ball.
Right.
And then from there, you just let go of it and that club's going to fly.
So with the posting
It doesn't
part,
do that.
when I'm thinking about the part of my leg post,
Yep. Do the shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
what the feel of the turn of the arm
Uh-huh.
happens before my leg is
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah, you'll feel the most turn to the right when your leg's going to straighten the most, and that's going to snap things out of the way.
Okay. Right, because the post actually makes space for the turn to happen.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've been practicing your moves, the feel moves. You've been doing that. I think it's great. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
The one piece that I want to kind of change when you're practicing is I want you to feel as though that you've got like a slow, a medium, and a go when you're practicing this. So it's practice swing, nice and slow. Okay, I got my feels. Then a little bit calmer, and then when it comes time to hit the ball, do it with speed. And don't sacrifice your speed for trying to get the mechanical part so super perfect accurate, because I don't know what it is. You might move in a slightly different way that gives you a little bit of lag and flow, and that's how we go with it. That's why swings look so different, because we move differently. But the way that I want you to hit golf balls is a slow, medium, and go. So slow, map it out, get the feels right,
Yep.
then, half speed, and when it's time to hit the ball, crank it.
Okay.
Hit it hard. Try to do all these things, the pieces aggressively. Aggressively is a better word,
Yep.
right? That's like, you can be aggressive and fast but smooth.
Yep.
That's the idea.
Awesome. Okay.
Cool. Love it.
Thank you.
And I was going to add some really, oh, that's interesting. I was going to add some